Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Recha Quadash, double honors to the elect, apostle, bishops, elders at Great Millstone, every well. Shalom to the elect. Out there doing this work in sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory, in season, out of season. Shalom to the men, women, sons, and daughters of the elect of the nation of Israel. Which are the men, women, sons, and daughters of the elect, the so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Indians, the Seminole Indians scattered to the four corners of the earth, and here in all the Americas, North, South, and Central America. Alright, so I just want to bring this out right quick. World leaders denounces U.S. operations to capture Maduro. World leaders denounce U.S. operation to capture Maduro. All right. Okay. You know, it's about oil. Trump even says they're going to make billions off of the oil. They're going to sell the oil, and things of that nature. Plus, America wanted to put a puppet leader in there, but the people was down with Maduro. All right, the Venezuela people, all right, which would be the tribe of Asher. Okay, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so countries including Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, Russia. I'm specifically talk about all the Edomite countries. All right, where Esau rules, because we know Brazil, Colombia, Mexico. It says Russia here. It says Iran condemned the Trump administration's intervention in Venezuela Saturday. All right, so Russia, okay, got Putin over there, the Russians over there, so-called white people, Edomites, okay. Let me see who else. And it's only going to get worse. Let me see. I did see France up here. I did see France. Where's France? Yep. It says the French foreign minister, another bunch of so-called white people over there ruling in France. So basically, so you got certain countries where Esau lives, they're condemning it, the capture of Maduro. Now, the EU is being weak on this, all right. But you got certain countries that's Edomites, well, especially Russia, France condemned it, and Trump is going to do more, he's going to make the whore, no, excuse me, he's going to make the beast, okay, all right, says Spanish Prime Minister, all right, there's another bunch of so-called white people in Spain, so these nations, man, these Edomite nations where Esau is ruling, it's going to get more, right? Okay. So I just want to bring out a scripture. Trump is the man, he's going to cause the beast, okay, which is NATO and the EU, to shoot nuclear missiles over here to America, which is prophesied. And we know damn sure Russia is. Okay. All right, so let's go to Isaiah 19 and 2. Trump is doing his thing, man. So we can get the hell up out of here. Starting with the elect, so this place can be destroyed by nuclear missiles. It says, Isaiah 19 chapter and the second verse, it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Now, that's talking about so-called white people. All right? It's talking about Esau. Okay? All right? Okay? So, Esau is going to fight against Esau. Whether they speak French, whether they speak Spanish, whether they speak Russian, and Trump is moving and grooving, okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? So, the beast shall hate the whore and burn her with fire. America is the whore, okay? All right? Because she does business with all the other heathen nations on the planet Earth, all right? Like a whore lays down with everybody, so does America, all right? They have that democracy all over the world, okay? They have their monetary system all over the world, to be a pilot, I think you have to know English, okay? So it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. Yeah. So when Russia sends its nuclear missiles over here to America, that's the Egyptians fighting the Egyptians, okay? Right along with NATO and the EU, gonna send nuclear missiles over here to destroy America, along with the other heathen nations like China and and India and so forth, Pakistan, But I'm specifically talking about the Egyptians, which are so-called white people. Okay, all right, and they will fight, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So, like the scriptures say, if Satan be against Satan, then how can his kingdom stand? How can his house stand? Okay? So yeah, I just want to bring that out. President Donald Trump, he's gonna do more things, man. He's gonna do something against NATO and the EU, and they're gonna shoot the nuclear missiles over here to America. Okay? So yeah, like the Apostle Tahar said, things are heating up, man. All hell is breaking loose. Okay? In 2026, So, and they're fighting each other over here in America too. The Democrats and the Republicans. That's Revelation, the 13th chapter. Okay? So I hope you've been edified, and with that, get ready. Third World War is coming soon. Shalom.